Hello, my dear Cancerians. Welcome to your 2021 Release and Receive reading. So we're going to start with the my Energy Oracle deck. The first card that's going to come out, I'm going to ask it for the overall energy or theme of 2021 for you. And then we're going to ask what you're releasing, what you're receiving. I am going to go into my Moonology deck. And I'm going to ask what will be the most significant emotional moment for you in 2021. And then I'm going to build on that with another Oracle deck and tarot cards. I did debate for a little bit whether I was going to do extendeds with these readings because I didn't want, we all know what 2020 has been like. So even doing these, like I feel like a bit of anxiety. Well, I don't now. Now that I'm doing them, I kind of like, the readings are really, I think, beneficial. But like there's so much anticipation for 2020 to go away and for 2021 to start. So I wanted to make sure with like this reading that you're watching on YouTube, like it's fully contained. It is a reading. There's nothing else beyond this. So there is an extended, but in the extended, it's a completely separate reading. It's a success spread for 2021. So it's a completely separate reading. And so if you are curious, you're drawn to that, the link is at the top of the description. And let's get started on this one. Cancer 2021. It's funny, I almost started doing the reading without pressing record. Oh God, that would have been so sad. Wouldn't have been the first time I've done that though. But luckily I caught myself. Alright, overall energy theme for 2021 for Cancer. Overall energy theme for Cancer in 2021. Overall energy theme for Cancer in 2021. I haven't had to like split the deck. It's something has always come out for the theme. Maybe your theme is a bit of stubbornness. Nothing's coming. You guys got the best freaking theme so far, and I'm halfway through. What do you think it is? Tell me, come on, what do you think it is? What do you think it is? You ready? 1, 2, 3. You got the sun. You got the happiest card. Well, it's not a tarot deck, but there are a lot of similarities to like tarot cards in this Energy Oracle deck. You have the sun. Wish fulfillment, clarity. You are moving into a year where the main theme for you is clarity. It is obtaining happiness. It is knowing what your happiness is so that you can obtain it. It is hopefully the brightest days yet to come in life. Okay, that's like a lot to live up to for the rest of the cards. So let's see how we can help get you there. That right there. Okay, the release. What is the release? I just all of a sudden envisioned a whole bunch of people hitting pause. That's all I want to hear, Cindy. That's it. Let's not ruin it after that. Okay, the release, the release, the release, the release. Oh, you guys are being like something with your cards, huh? It's like you're sticking to your guns, man. You're not taking anything to chance. That's what this is with nothing coming out. I have to do the split. The universe allows it to fall where it should. Don't take any chances. Yeah, see? That's a lot of cards for a release. That's a lot. I don't know. I'm going to show it quick and I'm going to put it back. I'm really feeling like I need to be precise. Take what you will from this. Angel of Love, Thinking Man, Healer of the Ages, and Door to Spirit. That came out as a plop for the release. but I'm not holding it full on as the release. I'm feeling something about your cards, like nothing is wanting to come out very easily on its own. So I feel like a very precise and exact story needs to be told. Right, I always think about like the split, because I allow it to fall from my hand wherever it wants to. I always think if the universe, if a spirit guide, or some force outside of myself is picking the card, there's probably more control in that than if I'm flinging them over. I'm going to do 2 more shuffles. 1, 2, and split. You see that? You see how that one came out at the... it needed to come out. Okay. Release. Attachment. See? We had to be precise here. When you take the mask off, you see things so clearly. You see yourself clearly. That's what this is, right? Like knowing what you want your dreams to be able to fulfill them. The receive. Patience. You are willing to wait because you know it's freaking awesome. I love this. I really do too. You know what? My tummy was a little upset before doing this reading, and I've discovered that I can't do soy milk. I kind of like the taste of it, but it really bothers my tummy. I'm a garbage can. I really am. I'll admit to you, like I will eat almost anything. I really will. I like to eat things. But I seem to have a very delicate constitution, and that might be because I've lived most of my life like a garbage can. So, it's just brilliant energy, Cancer. You guys deserve it. You're the portals of love. You put a lot of work out there for the world. This is just, wow. I mean, the theme. Your theme here is what really most people want to achieve in a lifetime. If we could think about our wishes and our dreams and really achieve that, that's the theme here. I mean, whether you're going to get all your wishes and dreams in 2021, I mean, it's probably unlikely, but hey, it might not be too far off from what you really want. There might be a couple little ones to come in 2022, but this is the major stuff. And you're releasing any way that you've looked at yourself in the past, any way that you've held yourself back in the past. I'm kind of hearing too, realizing that the only thing that ever was holding you back was you in the past. Like really full detachment from that. And then the receive. You know how to play with divine timing. I feel like, no, I said that wrong. If you do know a bit now, you're really going to fine tune it into 2021 as receiving this. Like divine timing, you are really going to feel in connection with the rhythm of the universe and cycles around you. Yeah. Receive. You will be received. So I'm also hearing like you will, it's kind of funny. Was it? Yeah, it was Gemini. Something really good is coming for them, but they need to be patient. They really need to be patient. I feel like you're just going to receive patience. Like you're gonna see things the way you've never seen them before. And it's gonna enable you to be incredibly patient because you know what's at the end here. You know what's worth waiting for. So now we're gonna find out what will be the most significant emotional moment for you. Most significant emotional moment for Cancer. I was going to say, this deck has been okay, and it was okay. We're going to take that. It came out pretty strong and direct. Oh my gosh, this is funny. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Aries got this card, which was really interesting because it's their energy specifically. But you're going to be harnessing that. Like you're going to feel very empowered. This is a lot about leadership, cardinal energy. So taking control. You guys are you? I thought so. Yeah, you guys are a cardinal sign. I know there's each cardinal for each one of the fire, water, air, and earth. So yeah, I was thinking, no, I think Cancer is a cardinal sign too. So that kind of rings true, like taking ownership, taking leadership here. You're gonna, I don't know, I'm trying not to build, I mean, I don't want anybody down. If you end up having a shitty year, you come back and say, Cindy, that reading sucks. Shit, it's not how everything went, but I feel like you're gonna feel really good in 2021. You're gonna feel really in control of your life. There will be moments where things are out of your control, but you have to wait, or you have to be patient, or you just know. I don't see the direction right now. I don't see a path for me to take. I know it'll appear. I know it will appear. So I will go on doing my thing. Not feeling stuck, right? Like that's a little bit about the patience. Like thinking about, I don't see a path appearing for me right now. But what do? Just sit in the woods and feel stuck? I mean, that's where you would get kind of frustrated and you would get anxiety and you would think about it and worry about it. But no, I'm just going to keep doing my thing. So you're still finding happiness and joy and fulfillment and leadership in doing what you do in your day-to-day, knowing the path will appear. It's kind of like, I'm just going to keep walking through the woods and I know the path will appear. I'll be patient. I know I'll find it. I'll see it. So I'm going to show you the underlines. Wow, you guys are going to go on for having one of the best readings. Your underline is the woman holding the heart. Beautiful, open heart chakra, love, giving love, receiving love. And then look at this. If I could pick out what I think myself, being an Aries, like change and progress and moving forward, what would be the best card that anyone could pick coming out of 2020, going into 2021? I think you got it. Expect a powerful change. I mean, unless 2020 has been the best year you've ever had, then it could be. But whatever change is coming, I think it's even more positive than where you are now. Wow. Okay, so now this is where we try to dig a little deeper, because I mean, I hope to give you some guidance, some stuff to think about. Right now it's like all lollipops and sugar canes. Okay, why? I want to find out why the release and why the receive. Why the release and why the receive. Well, it seems apparent, but let's see. Well, I like the way that just fell out on the side it needed to go. Why the receive? Why the receive? Okay. Wow, for why the release, like why releasing this attachment, removing how you've seen yourself before, recognizing if anything ever held you back in life, it was the own chain that you created for you, that you will free yourself from this, you will move forward. What is the card that come out to say, why are you releasing this? She who begins, launch, actualize, and potential. Really seeing the potential in yourself, actualizing your life. You being the one to initiate it, to make it go forward, to find progress, to find your sun, your wish fulfillment. That's why. That's why you're releasing the mask, you're releasing the chain. The receive is the patience, right? She who flies, dare, do, and reach. Oh, I just have the most beautiful visual come into my head. Oh, it is too. Look at that. She has like a bird's head on the crown of her head. Okay, what I get with the combination of these two cards, with the patience, what you will receive is patience. And why? Dare, do, and reach. Do you know what I saw as soon as I put those two cards together? I saw this beautiful eagle standing on the top of a mountain and knowing exactly where it wanted to go. Knowing exactly where it wanted to go, but the winds were not blowing in the right direction. The wind was not blowing in the right direction. If the eagle lifted off and went, it could go where it wanted to go. It could, but it would be a real big struggle. Could be a little bit precarious and dangerous. And it would require a lot more effort, draining of energy sources than would be required if she, he, eagle just waited. Because when the wind is blowing in the right direction, whew, that eagle just lifts off right into the direction it wanted to go without any effort, without any risk, without using more like internal physical resources than need to be used. Well, this is the coolest reading ever. You know, what's at the bottom? She who hesitates, ponder, delay, confidence. That's interesting that it's at the bottom, right? See, this is where I feel like you might be coming from. You might have a bit of that energy right now, and as you move into 2021, you're letting that go. Because you're going to be the eagle standing on the mountain, waiting for the wind to be going in the right direction. Knowing that that's when I go, right? Because then you will dare to jump off. You will do and you will reach. It feels like it's going to be like a really quick, that's probably famous last words, I should have said that. A really quick one. Oh no. Where's the drama? That's terrible, right? What a terrible tarot reader. I just feel like there's nothing to teach you. I kind of feel like that. Like, the cards are speaking so clearly, you got it all figured out. I don't know, is anyone even coming to this reading? I mean, look at, like, and the cards keep repeating the theme here of success. Patience has been coming out a bit, though, too. I think it's interesting that you're receiving the patience. You will hold it and harness it, utilize it fully to your potential and your benefit. There is a need I am feeling to be patient in the beginning of 2021, but then I feel like things will start. I see it, I visualize it. Things will start to take off. I see it in my mind's eye very clearly. I don't know at what point that happened. I'm feeling like March, April. But I really do. I see the summer as moving, like moving, things happening, things occurring. Patience pays off. Two of Swords is at the bottom. You, I feel like you're still negotiating periods of indecision. Almost a little bit like trying to pick the right mountain to jump off. Don't jump off of any, like soar off of, right? Like if you're the eagle. Still trying to pick the right mountain to soar off of. The right mountain will become apparent to you in 2021. And then when you find that mountaintop, there will be a period of patience to receive whatever this is. Okay, where was I? I'm like over here. So, oh yeah, the tarot cards. I was like, just, I don't know where I went. The Three of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Empress card, the Two of Wands, the Strength card. Do you know what I see here? This is what I see. This release is fascinating. To have the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands bookcasing the Empress. The Empress is everything. The Empress is everything you've wanted, everything you've dreamed of, everything you yourself could be. But it's kind of encased here by newfound wishes and dreams and possibilities, and the expectation of it waiting. But there's really no action. There's no action here to claiming that, to owning that, to be in the embodiment of that. But then when we move past all of that, then you get strength. So you've gained the strength here. And so yeah, it's a little bit like releasing your Empress. Like your Empress, your embodiment of all of the queens in the tarot, all of these experience and stability and maturity that you've created within yourself, no longer boxing it in. But while it was boxed in, this caused you to become much stronger. I'm hearing much stronger and much more at peace with who you are. Oh, look at this. They remind me of there's something about their lips that look so much alike. I don't know what it is. And it almost feels like the Empress turning into the Strength card. Like she has very few clothes on. Like she's like almost like releasing a lot of the unnecessary things. Like the mask, the chains, releasing that. And finding that you are strong enough. That you are strong enough. So that's the release. The receive. You have the Nine of Wands. The Page of Swords. I always have to laugh at that page. That sword is so tiny. It's a tiny little sword. She's not even looking the way she uses it. Like, eh. Then you have Judgment. And the Lovers. So your receive. This is where I feel the patience comes in. And you know how you're going to receive patience? You're going to be kind of tired. You're going to be kind of tired with any sort of struggles that you've been going through. And it's a bit of a release to just, you know. I'll be watchful. Watchful. Not even so much waiting. Like not watchful and waiting. That kind of, to me, implies that you're not so patient because you're watchful and waiting. When is it happening? Where, I kind of feel like with the Nine of Wands being really ready to go to the next step, to go on the next journey, but not pushing for it because you know what? I'm tired. I need to rest. What I've been through, 2020, I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to rest. I need to rest. So that's, I feel, how patience will be delivered to you, how you will receive that. Not only by your own sort of inner development to recognize divine timing, to recognize when the wind is blowing in the right direction for what you want to achieve, but you're going to be tired. It took a long time, perhaps. An awful lot of effort to find the right mountain peak that you know you need to take off to get to your goal. And that was tiring. So you will receive some of this fatigue. But going into the Page of Swords, I do feel like it's kind of watchful. But it's young, it's youthful, right? So by taking the time to heal, and just by watching, just observing, not necessarily needing to participate in everything that's going on, because you know which mountain you're going to soar off of, and you know when the wind is going to be going in the right direction. And in the time that you're doing that, you kind of develop an inner youth, strengthens in you again. And then you have this magnificent, like, rebirth. And it's a rebirth into I wasn't going to start it off with love, but it started to come out of my mouth all on its own. So it could be a rebirth in love, but it's definitely having choices. Being able to make some choices moving forward. Finding yourself in situations. These feel like really like caring, wholesome, copacetic choices. Like it's just, there's a very nurturing, safe. It's almost as if whatever choice you make, there's they're safe choices. And when I say safe, like these aren't situations where you're going to find yourself struggling emotionally or psychologically through manipulative situations or people. Like it's safe. It's very safe energy with this Lover's card. Oh, look at that. Again, this face, the face in the clouds, and it's a little washed out if you can see it. It reminds me of the face of these two, of the Empress and the Strength card. That's how you have the rebirth. So jumping off the mountain when the wind is going in the right direction is also about visualizing yourself first up in the sky, soaring into the right direction, right? Like it's projecting yourself there, projecting yourself into the sky and rising up to that. I'm going to pull one clarifier on the fiery climax for you. How this is fiery. If it is fiery, it feels a little bit like it's trying to talk to me about the cardinal energy, because Cancer and Aries are cardinal signs. Taking the leadership role, being the initiator. A fiery climax. Jesus, a mess. Oh my gosh, and then I did that. Oh my god. This is why I don't read reversals. I'm a fairy. Okay. The fiery climax for Cancer. The fiery climax for Cancer. I saw you flip. There you are. Can I get one more? Will you tell me what that is? Will you tell us? Will you tell me so I can tell Cancer? What comes in after that card? Thank you. All right, I'm not going to show you that card yet. So the first, you have Temperance. There's Patience, Temperance, and then the Tower moment. Well, there's a fiery climax, right? Like, so what is it? What is it? It's you. You're the fiery climax. There's the Queen of Swords. Really going through perhaps maybe one last shake-up in life, but gosh, you know what? The shake-up takes you right into love and feelings, creative intuition, expression. It's a fiery climax that ends in a lot of your own beautiful energy. Goodness, Ace of Cups is at the bottom. There we go. Okay, wow, clear reading. I would say you could look forward to 2021. But like almost everyone, I'm really feeling like the first quarter, maybe a little bit beyond the first quarter, there is some patience required. All right, I'm going to go do the extended. And regardless of what 2021 brings, I do hope for you that 2021 is filled with prosperity and happiness and stability, love, abundance, health. Is there anything that I'm forgetting? Clarity and wish fulfillment, right? Thank you so much, guys. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.